Making good graphics in games is super easy. You just smash a bunch of buttons on your keyboard, bada bing, bada boom, and... So yeah, my game looks like Roblox right now. Yup, that's me being naive thinking that just having fast sliding mechanics and sick guns in one parkour game was gonna cut it. Absolutely not. So let me recap it for you. In the last video, I created two 20-second levels for the game, optimized it to run on my buddy's potato PC, and added a pistol. Yeah, this pistol will be a great starting point in making my graphics better. This is a model I made myself, and I gotta say, I'm not too proud of it. So if there's something I can't do a good job at, I'm sure somebody else can. Alright, I need a model for a pistol, let's see. Ooh, what's that? A free model? Download that, yeah. Wow, all of this for free. Free? I'll take your entire stock. Download this, download that. You got free textures too? Wow, it's our textures now. With all of that downloaded, I basically got rid of the old pistol and replaced with a better one. And also went on with replacing all prototype textures with their realistic counterparts. See this right here? No, that's fake, I just put RTX there for the memes. In fact, these reflections don't even need RTX to look good, because I have a trick up my sleeve. Reflection probes. It basically just takes a 360 scan of everything that surrounds it and slams it onto existing textures in the world. This gives you an illusion that there's something there in the reflection, but it's actually just a PNG projected nefariously. And now it's so reflective, I can see my sleep deprivation in 4K. Next on the graphics uplift list was adding arms and a body to the player, which won't be hard to do for a professional like me. Maybe the worst mistake in my entire life because this looks like absolute garbage. Yeah, and about that hand, you know what? Let's save that idea for later once I get more experience with character animations. Next, I decided to start working on the third level in the game, which was gonna have a small ramp in the beginning where the player gets introduced to the gun. The level starts off with breaking through a glass, while jumping over the sledge, after which you have two options. Either go on a normal route, which is about 5 seconds, or do a 360 MLG trick shot, which will allow you to skip this entire section while preserving momentum, which will also skip even more later. So that's cool. What's not cool is just how repetitive the levels are right now. I mean, the first level requires you to slide, the second one requires you to slide. Well yeah, it's in the name, SLIDEFORCE, but making a third level without anything new kinda feels cheap. So believe it or not, here at Source Location Incorporated, we innovate, create, and invent. That's why the gun's finally doing what it's born to do. Shoot enemies! Rounds of applause, please. In any case, I placed the enemies close to third level start, and right now they just sit there and do nothing. I'm not even mentioning the fact that they still hardly look like enemies at the moment. Whatever, I'll fix it later in the video, but I really want to get some feedback from the two of my friends, so I slided them the build, and just so you know, it went absolutely horribly.
The graphics still look for some reason, bro. Look at this.
No, they look good.
Bro, they look pixelated as hell, bro. What the fuck?
Oh my god, look at these RTX quality visuals.
Yeah, unlike your webcam, which is like horrible.
I'm more than an M9, right?
Yeah, it is. Why?
Beretta, you butchered it. There's a lever looking like another small gun.
Why do you have a gun?
There's also supposed to be a slide release.
Play the
here.
game.
There's supposed to be safety.
You can just jump over this. Jump once.
It is that deep. There's supposed to be this mechanism right here.
No, that is actually a good score, cause
there's also supposed to be a button here.
Of course.
On the other flip side.
Wait. Ooh! That's still not 15 seconds though, so...
Just we'll crack your game now, we'll crack your game.
No, don't launch that, don't launch that. Hey, chill, no.
What time do I get?
Pause. Rethink your life choices. Alright, whatever. Oh, that's 100 minutes.
There's supposed to be a mechanism. Yeah. I'm gonna crash out!
2 business days to complete the level? Oh, it's pretty reasonable.
I think it's
Oh, you're taking like 2 light years to complete the level? Yeah, that was kind of useless, and let's move on to the next thing in the list. I was back in the kitchen and need to improve the enemies. I had this crazy idea of asking people how the turret should look, but I immediately changed my mind, not doing that. Instead, I went with a bit of a lazy route of generating some reference photos until I got something I liked. Started remaking it in Blender and it actually turned out really nicely. Oh, I forgot you have to animate it. Dude, how many more things? Every character or enemy or just about anything that has its parts animated uses the bone system. You place them inside your model, lose all your weekends because you've done a horrible mistake not only in Blender, but also committing to this project. I hate this. And would you look at that? A fully working robot. Oh, you also have to set up the inverse kinematics. You might be as confused as I was, but all it is just a thing that makes the whole procedural animations work, aka the animations you don't know in advance. Alright, adding these 4 markers wasn't that big of a deal, and now the sword can move its bones just how I intended. Why are you like this? Please work, please bro. Come on, this time though. Stop, please. No. And at last, I finally got it working for real this time. Back to the level. Ah, yes. Level 3. Just a simple level with nothing to absolutely shred me into pieces. Well, too bad, I guess. Here's something else I added. The cyberpunk style barrier, some shapes I can't even explain. Box 1, weird shape, another weird shape, I don't know. They look interesting, that's all I really care about. Also, the game received big explosions, and this explosive barrel absolutely did the job. You can shoot the barrel to initiate an explosion chain, which I mean just looks insane. I think now is a good time to work on sound effects. That will do it. And when I thought I was in the clear, I found this horrifying glitch. Even though the first time I found about it, it made me burst out laughing, this needed to be fixed. So basically the player has these rays for staircase detection. They shoot downwards and detect slopes, and if they find anything, the code is just this position. Thing is, when you're moving horizontally and on a slope, you're triggering this code dozens of times per second, and so yeah, what I did was just rotate the rays perpendicular to the ground, and the issue was gone. And surprisingly, even after all these additions like bug fixing, graphics improvement, and enemies, the game still runs smoothly and is very close performance-wise to the version I've had before, so increasing the graphics didn't even hurt the game, unlike myself making this game. It was now that I realized I had made a typo in pretty much every single game file that makes the game run slower. Technical jargon aside, you're not here for it. All you need to know is that I had to manually sit there and edit 200 plus files. And man to all of AI, because when I tried using it, it completely destroyed my entire freaking codebase. I'm not even kidding, literally, all of it. But I'm glad at least I had made backups right before this, so I just sat there and did it by hand instead. No damage, right? Worked great. With almost everything done I have planned for this video, I now had to recreate this Roblox looking logo into something more professional. And guys, I did not cook at first. So I need to put this up. Wait a second, what? I swear to god, this one looks so similar to this. But jokes aside, I got something I liked, and here it is, the official logo of SLIDEFORCE. So I went straight to the Steam developer page to pay the publisher fee, which by the way is a lot. And I submitted my game store page for review, and 3 days later I saw this. It's literally 1 in the morning right now, and I just got a notification from Steam saying that SLIDEFORCE is approved on Steam. Let's go. I cannot scream right now because my parents are sleeping, but yeah. I'm super hyped to make a normal beta testing for SLIDEFORCE, which by the way is gonna be free on Steam actually, so make sure to hit that wishlist button. And before you go watch the trailer, make sure to subscribe and join my Discord. And with that, until next time gamers.